Hey there, everyone. Rockin' Robin's Creative Corner. And I'm just seeing, yes, I am. There I am. Okay, let's see. I got anybody here? Oh my gosh. I got people. Peeps. Let me mute this. There we go. So I don't echo and I can see comments. There we go. Hi, Laura. Hi, Susan. How are you? Hey, Dee. How you doing? Hey, hey. Oh, forgive me if I cough. Hey, Annette. How you doing, love? Um, yeah. I hope you're gonna craft along with me today. I'm catching my breath because of course, I'm getting ready to get on here, and I had to go use the restroom or the loo, whichever, wherever you're watching from. Yeah. So that's a little TMI, right? Okay, so I figured since I was doing a craft and chat that I'd work on my Defember because I got a little behind because I was working on other things, but now I'm all caught up and I'm on number 26 clusters and tangled threads. So I'm going to do my rendition of clusters and tangled threads. How does that sound? Oh, I'm missing you too in that. Always, always. So don't be a stranger here, darling. Um, okay. So I got out just a couple little things. And hey, Cheryl. Hi, Barbara. Oh, all the way from Italy. Hey, hey. How are you, my dear? Um, yes. So, yeah. Does this look like a mess? Yes, it does, because my desk is always a mess. But I made this mess on purpose today, or tonight, or whatever it is to you. It's my day. It's still daylight, 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and it is 70, almost 80 degrees. And yeah, I got the windows open and the fan on, and I'm sure a lot of you are freezing, but I'm not. Oh, sorry, don't mean to laugh. Yes, I do. I'm teasing about that too. So anyway, I got out a bunch of oh, there's another ruffle. I'm finding ruffles that I made that I forgot about. Okay. Um yeah, so this is just some ribbon and some laces. Hi, Celia. How are you, Dilla? It's so good to see you. Uh I got out some strings. Oh yeah, yeah. And I got this in a thrift shop and they gave it to me, and because it was all tangled up, and believe it or not, I untangled it. So it's embroidery thread, and it must have been to a kit or something. But yeah, they threw it in my bag. They said, "Oh my God, you can have that." And I was like, "Really? Thank you." So yeah, so I got that. And what else do I have here? Excuse me. I have all kinds of pieces of material scraps, and yeah, I got those, and some lace and material, more material. Oops, and my dear friend Lisa happy mailed me these enormous um, whale tail tabs. So I thought maybe I could use those. And then in Happy Mail, I got other whale tail tabs, smaller ones. So I thought maybe that. Um, Here's just some see through material. So, anyway, so yeah, so clusters with tangled thread. That's what we're aiming for. Oh, look at that. Oh, eyelash thread. Hi, Billy. How are you? Hey, Dee. Hey, Susan. Hey, Jules. How you doing, girl? Yeah. And then I have this. I tried my die cutting machine. I, you know, I give you guys credit for using those things. I really, really don't like it. It's so hard to turn that handle. If I do this anymore, I need an electric one. That's how I feel. I feel like I need an electric one. I can't get that. Oh my gosh, what a mess I had. So, yeah, I cut one apart. And yeah, so clusters. So if you've got paper, glue, whatever you got, let's just make clusters. And we can use paper too. I got some scraps. This is oh, that's a dried flower that I put on a. This is kind of like a cluster. I figure I could. I got some scrap paper here, so I'm just gonna rip some of this, and I can use this too. Let me keep them kind of big, but I want to rip because I'm in a ripping mood. Could you tell? Okay. Yeah, those machines are awful, 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 awful. So I rather use my Cricut and design things myself and cut them. And you know, when they come out of the Cricut, they're stuck to a board. So yeah. So when you're taking it all out, you know, you pull it up and all the little pieces stay on. Well, most of them. Every once in a while, you know, if your blade's getting dull, they'll, you know, stick to the paper instead of the gluey thing. But then you just scrape it all off and put more paper in and keep going. My God, that thing, turning that handle, oh, oh, oh. So I know you probably won't be able to see this, but I'm going to ink it anyway, just because I can. So, how were your holidays if you celebrate? Um, I hope they were great. I hope you enjoyed them. And did you get lots of presents? Did you get something you liked? I saw somebody posted something today, and instead of catching a cold from their hubby, they got a new printer. And it wasn't for Christmas, it was just because. I wonder who that was. Mm, mm, mm. Oh, so happy for you, Jules. Really am. I'm not going to make everybody guess. Julie got a new printer. How does it work? Did you get it hooked up? Okay, so they're inked up. So now let me just see. I'm going to take some things and rip. Take some material. And of course, I'm keeping all the strings. Okay. Yeah. Hey, Sarah, how are you? So happy you're here. Okay. So let's put that there. And I'm not going to think about this. I'm just going to do. Oh, look at that. That's interesting. So let's put that there. And this is like strings, right? Put that there. And let me get my stapler. And course I get on here and my little guy is going to start to bark. Because that's what he does. When he hears me saying hi, he thinks we have company. So, there. With strings. What do you think? A cluster, right? No big deal. Okay, let's make another one. Let's make it a little more interesting. Let's put, you can't see it. Let's see, what do I got here? I want to use some of these ruffles. I forgot I had sewed these. I like this black piece. Let's take a piece of that. And this got red in it. Okay. Take a little white ribbon. Okay. Let's just cut that. Come on, cut. And I'm going to staple it. And I'm not done with this. I'm just putting some things together here to get a start. Okay, where did I put the last one? Okay, I just did one. And I want to pile them. Here it is. Okay, I'm going to pile them up here. So you all know this, all right? Okay, now, since I have you all here, let me tell you, I have a challenge out there, and I pinned it to the featured section, and you only have till Wednesday midnight to do it. And I'm going to be doing 3 wheel spins for 3 people to get Happy Mail from me. And yeah, it's going to be fun. Oliver, please stop it. It's going to be so much fun. And normally, the admins and moderators are not allowed to enter, but I've extended the challenge to them too. How's that sound? So they get to be a part of and put their answers in. And yeah, so if you didn't see it, make sure you go out to the featured section, copy and paste that baby, and put it in the main feed. And yeah, it's silly, but it's fun. And that's what we're all about, having some fun with our crafts, right? Oh, look at that piece. Gotta use that. That's wild. Okay. All right. So you see how quick you can make these. They don't take any time at all. I'm not really, nah. I said I wasn't going to think about it, right? That's what I said. All right, let's do that. Let's make this one longer. Let's just cut that. And then, let me see. How about, oh, I'm trying to take the plastic bag. How silly. Oh, there's a piece. Let's staple that. All right. So we got a couple going there. So I'm going to push some of this aside now. Let's see. Oh, I got one more here. One more piece of paper. Let's do that one. There's a triangle. I'm going to use a triangle. Why not? Why not? Let's do that. Let's add. Oh, look at that. Talk about bright. Let's take that piece of paper out of there. And I'm going to do this one all material. I think. turn that triangle around. Um, oh, there. And let's get a little piece of lace on here. And let's call that good enough. And we'll staple it. Come on. Okay. So, now, let me just push this all in the bag. Oh, I didn't use any of this. I want to use this. I know. Put up with me, will you, people? It's 80 in Miami. Nice. Lori Melter. Oh, I love that. That is so funny. Don't you love that autocorrect? Oh, I like that. That looks cool. Okay, so we'll put another staple in it. For now. Okay, hopefully these staples aren't going to hurt my sewing machine later, because that's what I plan to do, is run them in the sewing. Oh, look at that. Oh my gosh, I keep finding things. Stop me now. Stop me. I like, oh, look at that butterfly. Oh, Daryl should be here. Daryl should be here. He's the butterfly king. Let's put those two. Oh, that's another triangle. Let's see. Triangle. Boy, I got triangles. This was gifted to me from Catherine. She's one of my neighbors, and I don't know. She called me or I called her, and I said, "You wouldn't happen to have just some scraps? I just need some little scraps. I don't want to cut my big fabric." Oh my God, I have so much fabric. And she said, "Well, yes, of course I do." And she brought me over these bags full. I was so grateful. I was like, "Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you." Oh my gosh, she's such a sweetheart. All right, you know what? That's enough. Okay, I'm choking now. Okay, let's shove those back in there. And let's make a spot that we can work in. Okay, I have string. Oh, I like that too. Oh, let's put that in there. If we have more time, I'll go back and make more. But in the meantime, we'll just do that. Okay. Let's see. Let me staple. Did I staple that? Yes, I did. And is that one stapled? Yes. And that one. And that one. And that one. So I've got a few going here. And then I have this one. This is the one that's not stapled. So let me staple this. Are you crafting with me? Okay. I put a little piece of tissue paper down here because I'm going to play with glue. And I don't know if you've ever seen me with glue, but it's an adventure. It's an adventure. So now tangled threads. Let's just take, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to take my scissor and I'm going to just cut the bottom off of that. And then I'm going to take this, I'm going to hold it, and let me look for something. I used to have a comb right here. Let me look. Where'd it go? Here it is. Found it. Comb. And I'm just going to comb these. And that'll hopefully pull them apart. That's what I'm hoping. Okay. And tangle them up. There we go. That's working. Sort of, kinda. Sort of, kinda. Maybe if I hold them up. There. Come on. I want to make a mess. And I want to get them tangled. So yeah, this is just an experiment. I don't know if it'll work, but I'm trying, folks. See, I look for the simple, fast way to do things. And that was the first thing I thought of, is just comb them out. Let's see. It's working, slow but sure. But it is working. It's kind of like my hair in the morning, you know? Oh. All right. Let's see. Yeah, it's working. So I'm going to take a little bit of this and a little bit of that and a little bit of this. And let's see. Let's see. Come on. I'm trying to pull them apart as I go. There's probably, I was just going to take some spools of thread out, and I probably should have. But I like to try to use things that I have without hurting newer stuff. Because, I don't know. I just think thread's a little pricey. I mean, what is it, like almost $5 a spool for a spool of thread? But you can, go out on Shein and Temu and stuff like that and get thread. Yeah. But let's see. There we go. Just pulling it apart. And then I'm going to mess it up. I'm going to roll it up, pull it out. And there we go. Now, this is what I want to show you. This, let me get a mat. This is something that Louisa Heinzel, one of the hostesses of December, she did this. And I can't remember what medium she used, but what I'm going to use, she used like a heat bond that you dipped in water and it disappeared. But I'm going to try something different. Now, this is a complete experiment. I have Elmer's clear glue, and I don't know if this will work. I'm going to put glue all over it. Yep, because this is me and glue. And I'm just going to dab that glue all over the string like this. I'm going to kind of pile it up and let it sit. Now I'm going to do another one. And what I'm hoping is when that glue dries, it will hold this all together. And it's clear, this is my thought process, it's clear. So you should be able to just continually see through it. And let's just pull it apart. I probably should have pulled them all apart first because I got glue on my fingers. Let me wipe it off. Okay. It's up under my nails. Okay, now everything's going to stick to me, so you can start laughing now, because that's what my friends do. They laugh at me I'm just going to pull this string apart and keep pulling it apart. And I'm going to take my heat gun and see if I can dry this glue faster. But I want to make 2 of them at least to see if it's going to work. I don't know if it will. What do you think? It's hard to see. Oh, okay, I'm sorry. Let me zoom in. I guess I'm zoomed in. I don't know. That's as zoomed in as I can get. Let me hold it up. All right, all I'm doing is pulling. This is embroidery thread. So I think there's what, like 6 strands or 8 strands or to a thread. So I'm pulling it apart. I'm just pulling it apart. And then I'm taking my Elmer's glue. Oh, it did zoom in. And I'm going to just put it all over it. Because I want it to hold together. But I want it to be clear. So I don't know if this will work. But we shall see. We shall see. Let's add that one in. There we go. So, now it's got to dry. All right, and it should peel off of this. This is Dollar Tree dinner mat. It's plastic. I've had it for, way back when I was doing wood stuff. And, all right, let me get my heat gun. All right, hold your ears. Hold your ears. Let's see if it'll reach. All right. Hold your ears. Let's see. Let's see. I'm going to scrape a tool here. Let's scrape it up. I don't know. Heat and glue. I think the heat might keep it gooey, right? I think it needs cold. I don't know. Yeah, you know what? The more I think about it, you glued Jules' envelope to your desk. Your coffee, yes, your coffee filters, they're pretty flimsy, unfortunately. So yeah, I think the glue, if I heat it, it's going to stay gooey. I'm just lifting the glue up and putting it on there now. Put it back on the top. Kind of pull it out. There. Then, I do have these. Oops, there's more string. Let's just add it to that one. I could take some stars, add it to here. Let's see. I just, I play. This is what I do. I play. Add that to my string. So I'm going to let those dry. And then I'm going to add them to my clusters. And then we'll see what they look like. What do you think? And then I'm going to post them. So, but in the meantime, let me try to put, thinking, on a whale tail, for a page ending. Let's see. Let's fold it in half. you know, let's see, maybe that way. Put it on the side of a page. Yeah, that could work. The whale tail idea could work. So there you have it. I know this is short and sweet today, um, but I didn't plan the glue drying part. And that's really what I want to see. And then you can decorate them up. You know, like I have little flowers here I can add, but I don't want to decorate until I put them on here. Well, this one I could decorate. This one I could do. I could do this one. All right, let's move that aside. And let me do this one. Let me get a whale tail. Let me get some ink. Where's my ink? Now, I did use it. Oh, it's right here. I know y'all were yelling at me, right? Okay, let me just ink that whale tail up both sides because I don't want it so white. Okay, how's that look? Better? Okay, so then I'm gonna, oops, close it. And let's put it on there, like that. All right, let me glue that. Let me get some Fabri-Tac. Okay, let's glue that on. Fabri-Tac. Oops. Come on, glue. Ugh. See, here we go. Don't laugh at me, Julie. I know you're giggling. Okay. So there, I got my whale tail on there. Oops. And you won't be able to see that because it'll be, ooh, I can't glue my whale tail together. Oh, what are you doing, Robin? Get it open. There. Oops. Okay. Because this will go on a page that way. Okay? See the glue? Oh, me and glue. Okay, so now I want to, let's see, little flower. No, that one's kind of falling apart. Let's put a little flower. Ink that up a little. Okay. Little flower right there. Oops. I'm out of glue. Is anyone else's glue so gooey all the time? Oh my gosh. All right, so now I got some stringies. They're not tangled, but they're strings. And I turned it into a, I can put this on a page. You won't be able to see the backing, but the tab is already colored. So what do you think? That's an idea, right? I like that idea. Oops. Oops. Oh my gosh, I got everything going. Oops should be my middle name, not Ellen. Okay. Let me just get, this is one of the pockets I'm making. Look at that. Is that cool or what? That's Distress Texture Paint. It's called Sparkle. Isn't that cool? I love it. So yeah. So we could decorate one of these. Let's with this. Oh, that's kind of big though. Let me get this, move it. Yeah. This is going to be a pocket, so I want to keep it down here. Got to put some strings on it. So now hold your horses, peeps. I'm not done. I get ready to say goodbye and then I don't. So you got to put up with me. I really don't want to put those on yet, though. But I will. I will. I'll just use Fabri-Tac. I'll get sticky. I'm just going to take a little of each color. There we go. And I'm going to scrunch it up. Put it on here. Get my Fabri-Tac. Put it on that staple. So you can't see the staple. And put that right there. Oh, it needs another color, I think. Let's get some of the greeny color. Oops. Oh, come on, let go. Oh, that's more brown, but that's all right. We'll use it. I need to get more color in this. Oops. How many times in one video can a person say, oops? Okay. There we go. Now, wait a minute. How about a button? Wait a minute. I just got these. Let me get one out. And I'm not even going to look at it. I'm just picking it. There we go. Got a butterfly button. Butterfly button. And I'm going to stick that right there. But I got to stick the whole thing down first, Robin. And I wonder why I'm always full of glue. There we go. And there, I just have to, there's my little pocket. So there. We've done a little side tab, a pocket. When this glue dries, I will post these. And I'll finish those up, and I'll probably make a bunch more because I do like making clusters. They're great scrap busters. And the string there. Let's look. There, I got the string. So I hope you guys are participating in November. Even if you haven't, just do one or two. Post the pictures so I can put you in the wheel spin. Oh, I could have used this key that Lisa made too. Oh, that would be really cool. These rusted, look at this, what she sent me. It's rust, it's paper, but doesn't it look like rust? It's so cool. I could use that. Oh, the ideas are just flying now. They're flying. Excuse me. So, thank you all for coming. I am thrilled that you were here at the last minute, and I want to see what you're making. So make sure you post it. Rockin Robin, checking out. See you in the next video. Bye-bye. Excuse me.